Om Shanti. Are you all happy? So, Baba repeatedly says in Murli that becoming soul conscious or being in yoga is not that easy. It's going to be very, very difficult, and also our experience says the same. So, that is why Baba keeps on repeating that we should come out with new ways, innovative ways to stay in soul conscious like forever. The strange thing about this is whenever we try our best to be in soul conscious for a long time, we automatically come up with some new ways to remain soul conscious. So I'm going to share one of such ways in this video to remain soul conscious, not only very easily but also very happily. While trading in share market, we don't have much to do. We just have to buy shares and keep calm. But we won't be staying calm. We will continuously be watching the fluctuation in prices. Whenever the price goes up, we will be jumping with joy. Whenever the price goes down, we will be in a depressed mode. It is our expectation for the price to increase that keeps us hooked to the market watch screen. If you implement the same technique here to remain soul conscious, it's going to be very easy. Just like in refrigerator, we have a thermostat to monitor the temperature, and when it goes above the set value, refrigerator is going to be switched on. So when it reaches below the set value, it is going to turn off. So that's how it maintains the temperature. Likewise, here Baba says the true nature of the soul itself is peacefulness and blissfulness. So that is why it is essential for us to wake up early at Amrit Vela, say to 2 or 4 a.m. in the morning, so that we try our best to consider ourselves to be the souls and to remember God as a point of light. The more time we invest in doing this practice, we can easily make our mind habituated to that profound silence that comes out of being in soul consciousness or in yoga. The more our mind gets familiar to the peace while we were performing yoga, it is going to be very easy throughout the day whenever our mind loses peace gradually as we become busy with the daily routine. It is only after facing a big test paper and fail very badly in that test paper, we come to realize that we are in body consciousness. So in order to avoid that and to retain soul consciousness continuously, we are going to implement a technique similar to that of watching the increase in price in share market. Because even here we are earning a huge income for every single second we invest in being soul conscious or being in remembrance of Baba. It would be very easy for you to understand if I give another example that we all experience in our school days. So whenever our teacher keeps a test, so she will be giving the test paper back to us after correcting it. So it is the students' mentality to compare the marks with each other so that we feel elevated whenever we get high marks. So that's going to keep us intoxicated for the rest of the day. But for us Brahmakumaris, every single second in this confluence age is going to be a test. So only thing is we need to be aware of it to pass it. Even if you don't do anything, even then it's going to be a test. If you pass it, you are going to accumulate huge income. So how's that possible? if you stay soul conscious, if you are in remembrance of Baba, you are going to accumulate income. So it is very easy to accumulate income when you are alone, because you are not distracted by anybody. The only obstacle is going to be your carelessness. And when you start doing something, obviously your mind will be pulled towards the work you are doing, and obviously soul will be losing some of its power, which may lead to the eruption of some waste or negative thoughts. So that is going to contribute to the depletion of more and more soul power. And whenever you come in contact with others, you are going to become more body conscious. Thereby your soul is going to lose more of its power. And the worst thing happens when someone you are interacting with is actually provoking you to be lustful or to be angry. That's when you lose most of your power and you become fully body conscious. These are the ways we have been losing our income, thereby losing our status in Satyug. So to avoid this and to remain alert forever, all you need to do is to look at your mark sheet for every single test. The difference between the test they keep in school and the test we are facing in Confluence Age is it takes time in schools to get your paper corrected. But here you know the mark when you are writing the test itself. So if you are able to be in remembrance of God while you are alone, your mark is increasing. If you are able to be in Baba's remembrance while you are performing some task, your mark is increasing. If you are able to be in Baba's remembrance or spreading the power by being in yoga while interacting with others, your mark is increasing rapidly. And when you are facing a huge test paper, like you are confronting someone that is inducing you to become more and more body conscious, thereby become lustful or angry, so though it is very difficult to pass that test, but if you manage somehow to pass that test, your mark is going to increase very high, because the higher the test paper, the mark is going to be higher and higher. So that's the easy way to accumulate high amounts of income. So mostly when we come in contact with others, we will become body conscious just like that. So if you implement this technique of being aware of your marks or seeing the mark in your mind while you are interacting with others, you will be very happy to see your mark is increasing while the person you are interacting with is losing his mark, because it is very easy for you to find out whether he is soul conscious or body conscious while he is interacting with you. If he is soul conscious, you can easily feel that he is detached while speaking. He is just to the point. But if he is so emotional in interacting with you, it means he has become fully body conscious, so he is losing his marks. So that is high time that we become merciful on him and start giving him power, and in addition to alerting him verbally, so that by helping him to become soul conscious, your mark is going to increase double fold. Likewise, if someone is angry with you, if you are constantly aware of seeing your marks, then obviously you will not come down. So you will be in the pedestal. You know he is below you and his mark is decreasing, and you don't want to lose your mark. So that itself is enough for you not to fall prey to the emotion he is acting out. Because if you are going to take his words seriously and start reacting to it, you will be losing your marks as well. So you need to be constantly aware of these mocks, that is how it is going to be very easy for you to stay in soul conscious or to stay in yoga. And also, you know that the other person who is losing his marks, it is your duty to alert him verbally if he is capable of understanding, because if he is very angry, obviously he is not going to listen to you. So that's when you need to do service through your mind by giving him the necessary power. Actually, it is this technique that is depicted in Ramayanam, where Sita is made to walk on fire to prove her chastity. So if somebody walks on fire, obviously the body gets burnt, and you will feel the pain if you are body conscious. If you are fully soul conscious, obviously you are not going to feel any pain at all. So likewise, when you are made to walk through the fire of any five vices, you will be feeling the fluctuation in the state of your mind if you are at least a little bit of body conscious. If you are fully soul conscious, you will be experiencing the constant state of peace of mind. That's how you know that you have attained full marks in that test. So it is by putting ourselves in the fire of yoga that we remain fully soul conscious, thereby getting full marks, thereby accumulating huge income that's going to stay with us for 21 births. Om Shanti. Thanks for watching. So please try this method and share your experience in the comments below. Om Shanti.